Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are testing out the Shimano SLX 6'10" medium rod. It's a rod that I've been wanting to put my hands on for a while, and now we're testing it out and I'm sharing my thoughts. Let's go. So I have the Shimano Expride rod in the 6'10" medium power. But this is obviously a completely different rod, but I wanted to try it out, compare it to the Expride, just to see what you do get in the Expride rod. So what I want to do today is to just try a few different techniques and then sit down, share my thoughts and see if this might be a rod for you. I wanted to explore some options, like a budget option with the same kind of action and the same kind of length in the rod. So I think this Shimano SLX rod is going to be a pretty good alternative for you guys who don't want to spend the amount of money for that Expride rod but still want to get a great action. The main differences between this SLX rod and the Shimano Expride rod is, well, obviously it's a different blank and different design and different handle. So I mean, it is definitely a completely different rod. This rod is 5 to 15 grams. It's quarter ounce to half ounce lure readings. And what I have found with this rod in particular, and that's why I've picked this one in particular, is its weight. This rod, this SLX rod only weighs, I think it is 105 grams if I'm not mistaken. I'll put up the actual gram here if I'm mistaken. But it's a super lightweight rod. And I mean, I've tried 3 or 4 different SLX rods and I haven't liked them because they weigh in about 120 grams or so. And I've also tried a lot of Curado rods. I've tried a 7-foot medium rod, I've tried the 7'2" medium heavy rod, but when it comes down to it, it's actually this rod that I can recommend. And it's mainly because of its weight, because you do get that premium feeling when the weight is held down. And as soon as you have a heavier rod, you feel like it's a little bit more clunky. It feels a little bit more budget. So looking at this reel seat right here, you will see that it is a bit more budget friendly reel seat. Of course, it's a different plastic. You have the EVA handles, not the monocoque handle like you do on the Zodias or the Expride, but the weight is phenomenal. It's great. So it feels like it fishes like a Zodias or an Expride rod. And that's what I like about this one in particular. So this one with the Shimano Metanium feels like a premium rod. And today I want to try a few different types of lures. I want to try shadow baits, I want to try some spinnerbaits, and also some jerk baits, just to get a feel for how it performs. So let's talk a little bit about this rod's action. I mean, this rod is, the power of this rod is medium. The action is extra fast. I would maybe say that this is fast rather than extra fast, in my opinion. But when it comes to the rod action, it has some power in this backbone here. I mean, it does bend a little bit like this. When it comes to the tip or more of the midsection, you have quite a lot of bend, and then the top section right here, it does flex a little bit more than the Shimano Expride rod. I'd say the Expride rod is definitely a faster rod than this one. So this is the tip right here, so it bends in the 4th ring or something like that. And like I said, the Expride rod is definitely faster than this rod, and I think that's where you feel and see the price difference between these rods as well. I think the Shimano Expride rod is a bit more purpose-built for jerkbait fishing, and this rod would be a little bit more all-round fishing, and that is the reason why I also tried fishing some chatterbaits and spinnerbaits, because it is a little bit softer tip, and it definitely bends a little bit more in the top mid section, like you can see here. And so hopefully that gives you some idea of how the rod action is. So when you throw a chatterbait, and you will have that top, the tip will follow the chatterbait action pretty well, but it definitely loads up pretty good when you do get something on there. So that's what I like about this rod. So comparing it to the Shimano Expride rod, like I said, in the same length, 6'10", also medium power. This rod it's a little bit softer, and that makes this rod, I would say, a little bit more an all-around rod than in comparing it to the Shimano Expride rod. So hopefully that gives you some idea of how this rod is built and what you can use it for. Alright, so here's what I'm fishing with, starting with the chatterbait from Z-Man with the Kamikaze trailer. This is a great combination, probably one of the best ones there is. So I'll try this on the new Shimano SLX rod. That wind started to pick up crazy, so I had to stop filming and just concentrate on casting. But anyways, I tried some chatterbaits, I tried some spinnerbaits, and also some jerkbait fishing on this rod. And all in all, I'm super impressed with this rod. I think the weight makes it feel like it's a more expensive rod. And yeah, super impressed with this rod. If you want a rod to start out jerkbait fishing, this is the rod for you, I think. If you are on a budget or want a rod that doesn't break your bank. Yeah, the Shimano SLX 6'10", 515 grams or quarter ounce to half ounce casting lures. So yeah, I really like it, guys. Try it out if you're interested. I'm super happy with it. Like I said before, I paired this with Shimano Metanium X3, and it's a pretty sweet combo. I wouldn't say that this is a budget combination. It's probably a better word for it's probably affordable combination. The rod doesn't feel budget, it feels affordable. So there you have it, guys. If you want an affordable combination or affordable rod to get started with your jerkbait fishing, I think the Shimano SLX 6'10" medium is a pretty good option. So thanks guys for watching, and see you in the next one.